This cable tripping.
Yo, yo,
Good old U verse for you, boy. This joint trash.
what's going on? Happy Thursday.
Yo.
The man pod, man. We back at it. Antoine Bethea, man. Got my guy, co-host Darius Butler. What's
Yes,
good, bro?
sir. What's good, man?
Man,
What's good with you?
slow motion on this beautiful Thursday.
Slow motion for real for me right now.
My man's struggling right now.
Had some trouble sleeping last night. Took a little edible. Woo.
What time you take it?
Probably like almost midnight.
Yeah. And what time you get up this morning?
Man, I got up. Shoot, first time about 7 something. I got up. I'm like, yeah, it might be a little too early to me. Let me go ahead and try to sleep this off a little bit more.
Yeah.
But, I'm
That's
fighting
how strong was it?
It was 100 the whole joint, but I took a half of it, so like 50.
Oh, 50? Oh yeah, that wasn't no slouch.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I thought I was doing.
Yeah, that ain't no slouch right there.
But
At 12 o'clock, yeah, you still feeling that, buddy.
hurting.
So go, you be
Relax
all
though.
right.
Relax though.
You be
What
all
about you, man?
right.
How was your night, man? What you got into last night? I ain't watched no basketball, nothing, man.
Man, I ain't do nothing, man. I chilled for real, man. I had a call, man. I missed the kids' track practice last night, so I
Damn.
was when they got back in, man, got them right, ate dinner. It was a slow night for me last night.
Okay.
Yeah,
So for me too, man. Let's get into it though, man.
for sure, man. What we gonna jump it off with, man? Um, no, we gonna jump it off right now with a good debate. We've been having some good debates lately.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, man, he's out here playing some great ball. And these triple doubles, he's I think he might be a couple away with breaking the record of the most triple doubles in NBA history. Sure, I think for
handful away.
four. I think it's gonna be 4 seasons where he's gonna average a triple double. That's impressive. That's impressive, man. Like what you think about this run he's going on, man? What he's been on.
I mean, it's easy to just look at the numbers, but when you watch him play, man, like you get your money's worth. He giving 100% every night, and it's hard. It's hard to put them numbers up. That joint too loud. You hear it right outside the window.
Nah, you definitely can hear it, but I can hear you too though.
Oh, all right, but yeah, man, when you watch him play, like he played the game the right way. He is a little erratic at times, and when that jumper's not falling, you could definitely get mad with him as a fan. But he gonna put his best foot forward, averaging a triple double. The first one he led the league in scoring. I think it was averaging 30 something. Yeah, that's special, bro.
Yeah. So all right. So you brought something up, and it's been going around saying that Russell Westbrook or AI. You said I'm biased.
I mean, I honestly think anybody 30 and up gonna be biased. Because if you watch that AI, like it's like even when the AI Kyrie conversation come up, I lean a little more towards Kyrie, but watching that AI shit coming up, bro, that shit was different.
Yeah, and this is my thing, right? So obviously, it's tough to do, just try to plug and play. But that team that AI took to the finals, Kyrie or Russell Westbrook, they not doing that.
That's a fact.
They not doing that.
That's a fact.
So for me, it's like, the triple double is great. Like that's not an easy, that's not easy to do. And then to average that in the league and then to do it 4 times, I'm not knocking that. Then obviously Kyrie's a great player, but I don't see them guys going to the Philadelphia Sixers with the team that AI had and take them to the finals. For me, it's like when you talking about a better player, it's like, okay, what is that guy bringing to the court? What is he doing to his locker room? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? I just feel as though, you know what I mean? To me, him being from the hometown, but
I mean, he was a dog.
Yeah,
he was a dog. For sure. But I mean, it's definitely a debate though, because neither one of them won a chip. Yeah, neither one of them won a chip. Neither one of them won it all. And like I said, I feel like it's kind of like people just say, "Oh, Russ just padded stats." Like
I don't see how.
If you,
I don't know how you pad your stats.
That's what I'm saying. If everybody could go out there and do that, everybody go out there and grab 15 rebounds, 17 assists, 20 like that. He make that shit look easy, but nah.
Yeah.
We're all thankful that AI wasn't 6'6". Yeah, like I said, that AI shit was different, bro.
Different.
It was definitely different. So I don't even think that's a So yeah, Westbrook 2 away from the all-time record. Man, that's crazy. Big O had it all this time, though. 181.
Shit, like that's tough to do.
In the zone. These ain't no performance enhancers, I'll tell you that much.
Man, we're gonna keep it basketball. We're gonna keep it basketball, man. So Jeanie Buss, she came out and had her list of top 5 Lakers. Top 5 Lakers, right? She had Kobe, she had Kareem, Magic, LeBron, and Phil Jackson. And they was asking Shaq this question, and Shaq, he said he played it cool. He was like, if you would have asked, if I would have seen this list when I was 29, I would have reacted a little different.
Yeah.
But he said, this is her list, and he can respect that. He had a little something to say about LeBron since he only been there for a couple of hours. But what you think about that list?
I mean, you can't not have Shaq on that list. Like three-time champ, 3-time Finals MVP.
Man, got a statue outside.
Repeat, you got a statue outside. Like, come on, man. I know LeBron is important, and he was there, when Kobe passed and the torch. Maybe that factored into it a little bit. I mean, don't put Phil Jackson on the list. Like, she could have got away with it. Everybody know he was important. He was a coach, but somebody got to go for Shaq. I say LeBron, but Shaq. I mean, that's blasphemy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I thought you was gonna agree with it though. The way you be, the way your list be.
But all right, you've been watching Steph ever since. You've been watching Steph since. That Steph. I feel like Steph. I don't feel like Russell is appreciated enough. I don't feel like Steph is appreciated enough. Because we talk a lot about the term generational get thrown around. I feel like every year we got somebody in NFL draft, NBA draft who's generational.
Right.
Like Steph, like this some shit we seen one time. First
Steph
time.
Is different. He's different. He is different.
I mean, we're gonna see though.
We definitely you're
gonna come along to my top 5 sooner or later.
Name them again.
Not to say if Shaq not, Steph, MJ. What was the I feel like it was something basic players I saw play.
MJ, Kobe, the last 30 years,
LeBron, Steph, KD. That was my top 5.
Okay, we'll see.
If I had to start a team, like those would be the top 5 players. Like
not just starting 5, but if
Shaq right outside of that. He right outside of that. Probably Shaq 6 or 7.
Shaq in my top 5.
Oh man, what else we got going on, man?
Man, we let's turn it over to some football, man. A-Rod, I'm getting tired of hearing it about this A-Rod situation.
But that's A-Rod though.
Yeah, but I'm getting tired of hearing it already. What's gonna happen? Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna come back? I think some reports came out today where Green Bay is starting to look for some other quarterbacks to come in and participate OTAs, not knowing what's going to happen. I think it's just Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love on the roster at the moment. What do you feel like? What you think is gonna happen, man? You think A-Rod? I know we talked about it last time. You think A-Rod gonna call it quits?
I mean, I think that's a real option. I know for one, I know it sounds like he's definitely not going back to Green Bay. That sounds, I mean, I feel like from jump, I had that feeling, and then every report that comes out sent is pretty much saying that same thing, saying he told, impending free agents he won't be coming back. Now they talking about what he be saying in the group chats about the GM and shit. So I don't know. It looked like he definitely moving on. Now, is he gonna retire, host Jeopardy, or is he gonna go and actually play for somebody else? I don't know, man. It's hard to see A-Rod in another jersey at this point in his career. You know what I mean? At this point, I've been in back-to-back NFC Championship games. Like, where is he gonna go to where he gonna be in that position again?
Man, that was the same feeling I think a lot of people had when Peyton Manning, when he when he left the Colts, it was like, oh, it's gonna be weird, awkward to see him.
Yeah, true.
Some different colors, but shit, he went to Denver, got him another ring. So I'm pretty sure him and his representatives, if it is a situation where he does move, I know it's gonna be a situation that works for both sides. I know he's not gonna go to no shitty squad, even though I know he can make a team, that much better with him signing though.
I think if he does end up in Denver though, I mean, because they may add some pieces on defense. Obviously, went and drafted Pat Surtain in the first round. Got Kyle Fuller there, who's obviously familiar with the Fangio defense. Kareem Jackson came back. Simmons, Von Miller should be healthy. Bradley Chubb, they got
some pieces.
And then they got some young talent on the offensive side. If A-Rod went out there, boy, that division, I would love to watch that division. Got Herbert, Mahomes, A-Rod in the same division.
Yeah,
we're gonna see though, man. Everybody just
can't forget about them Las Vegas Raiders
at this point. And I did see a report though that said Groot would give up anything to get him.
I mean, as he should. The way they looking right now.
Yeah,
my guy Jim Trotter, man, did a little piece on Gruden and the Raiders, and just was truth, a lot of truth to it. Just talking about the picks and where Gruden has the Raiders right now, just kind of setting them back.
And they gave him what, 10 for 100?
That bag.
You gave him 100 piece. Yeah, he ain't Gruden ain't tripping.
Gave him that bag.
But yeah, they caught a lot of slack for their pick this year in the first round, the 17th pick, when they went up there and got Leatherwood.
Leatherwood, yeah.
Now that was apparently Gruden's guy. They love those Alabama, Clemson type guys, and he hasn't been hitting on his guys. He said the same thing about that Clemson DN that he jumped up a ticket for a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Who top 5 is this? How old is that?
Generational talents stuff. Shaq, Jordan, Magic, Bird, LeBron.
MJ is different too, though.
Yeah.
Colts cut Peyton. Did you think Peyton was gonna go on and have that type of success? That first year in Denver, he threw.
Yeah,
he touchdowns or something.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I don't think a lot of people knew. You know what I mean? Obviously, coming off that neck, didn't really know. You know what I mean? What type of quarterback that he was going to be, but it was a little surprising.
Mm-hmm.
A little surprising.
That's what I'm saying. He was like in year 16, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You coming off a neck. Yeah, you already ain't physically the same quarterback you was, when you was 32. So Yeah, that definitely came back. What else we got, man? Y'all throw some questions in too, man.
It's just slow. It's slow in the sports biz right now.
I know we always talk about. I know the Lakers can't still be your favorites now.
Oh,
Brian
my.
back out, yeah. Brian, he kind of in and out.
Yeah.
Michael, AD,
We got him. We got him right where we wanted him.
boy, looking like they limping into the arms of Brian complaining about the play-in tournament.
Hey, look. I mean,
How you feel about that? How you
is.
feel about that? The play-in, because how you feel?
Man, it should be the top 8 teams, bro. But
I feel like
I wish they do away with the East and the West, though. I just wish it would be like the top 16 teams in the league, and just have a tournament bracket like that. Like, do away with East West.
It was crazy. Shit, it's already 16 teams, and it's only 16 in the offseason. It's only 30 teams in the league. So you got over half of the league going to the playoffs.
Playoffs, right?
And now you putting in a play-in tournament.
Yeah. So
that shit trash. Top 8.
Top 8, yeah. Or like I said, just do top 16, top 14 or top 16 in the league, and let them play in.
Yeah, they just trying to keep the games interesting towards the towards the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, the fans obviously want to see, want to see more games with stuff on the line towards the end of the season. So I mean, I could see why they did it. I can see why. What else y'all got in here, man? Are the coaches' contracts guaranteed?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about. We was going to talk about this right here.
G.I. Joe 317. Will the Broncos pay dude is $10 million? ABDB. I asked about this 2 weeks ago. Also, I haven't heard any more teams sitting out voluntary workouts. Is that more team players or organizational push? I don't know. Have they come out and said what they're going to do yet? With Juwan Jennings' contract?
Nah, they haven't. I know they probably sitting there thinking about that hard though. I know Juwan, he's sweating right now.
Man.
And I'm not sure.
That's such a bullshit rule though, man.
Yeah, because it's not like he's being negligent.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they play ball for their cardio. You know what I mean? Instead of running around the track or going out there and running sprints. Guys get on hardwood, they run up and down, and that's their form of cardio. So I don't think it was.
Is that what he was doing? Was he hooping?
I think he was hooping. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just thought he was working out. But I know that was my best form of conditioning was hooping. But yeah, if you're doing something athletic, get in shape. I mean, I can see maybe you say no basketball if you get hurt playing basketball. I can see that part of it, but working out.
I can't see that. I can't see that. Like you said in basketball, if you get hurt outside the facility playing basketball,
I could see that being, I could see that the team not being liable for that or saying, hey, like you can't, like I could understand that. I can understand them giving you a pass to work out. Say you working on your footwork, you're breaking, you're doing this and that, you get hurt doing that. Yeah, we'll take care of that. But you get hurt playing basketball, I can see them saying like,
hell, well, I mean, this is my profession. Like, so I'm out here playing ball to get better. So the only time I can play ball is when I'm in the building. I'm like, that's just like, I feel as though that's just like us playing football and we're out working out backpedaling and we tweak something. You gonna punish me for getting better at my craft?
Now that's what I'm saying. It's different. If we doing that, if we out there in the field. Now, if you out there hooping, I know it's for your cardio and I know it's to help you improve, but I feel like it's a higher chance of you getting hurt playing basketball than you out there doing footwork.
Are you talking about football players playing basketball or are you talking about basketball players? Oh,
Football
yeah,
player.
no. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying
Um,
it from from an organizational standpoint, I'd be like, all right, I cover you working out, trying to get better, lifting, running, all
yeah,
that stuff. But you get hurt playing basketball or out there playing pick up soccer or something.
yeah.
Like,
This is one of these tough things, man. As a player, I'm always gonna side with the player, but it's naive not to think about the business side. Where if you
yeah,
coming from a team perspective, it's like, all right, it's 10 mil. Like we got this in your contract, and I think
man,
so you can't void what's in the writing, and you sign off for it. So like you
yeah,
can't be mad at the team for this if they decide um that they're gonna void that 10 mil. But
yeah. I mean,
I
I'm upset with the PA, man, because this is something that, and like I said, whether basketball is covered or not, even the working out outside of the facility, that should be covered. And like that, this is
mm-hmm,
something that obviously needs to be collectively bargained on. And even with it not being, I still don't think a lot of athletes understood the rule. And I saw a
right,
report from Schefter yesterday that said even teams have been reaching out to like see what the contractual obligations were for both sides. Like, so teams, players are speaking out like, whoa, hold on, I didn't know that was a thing. So like,
true,
even as far as educating the players, but it's something that obviously should have been collectively bargained on, because now you locked in for the CBA for another 9 years.
yeah.
So it's tough, man, especially with more and more workouts going on away from facilities. I mean, that's tough.
Mm-hmm. And then even with the voluntary workouts, like you said, I think it's a big push now. I know at the beginning we've seen a lot of info coming out from players saying that we did it last year. We was away from the building. No OTA, no voluntary workouts or whatever, and the I think the product on the field was good last year. So I think it was a lot of teams saying that we choose to stay away from the building. But then again, that kind of comes to the fact where if you're a young guy,
You
you're
better
like,
get your
yo,
ass in that building. You better get y'all. I was just
yo,
about to ask you what you thought about it, because I mean, I feel you, and and I didn't experience it last year. I never experienced football in the pandemic, so
mm-hmm,
I couldn't tell you how that is. But as a young player, I know I would need to be in the building. I would
no
need to be
question.
around his coaches. I would need to be able to ask certain questions. I mean, yeah, that this is just you coming into this is your new profession. Like, you want to be in that building around. Like, nothing should be more important than football right now. When you going
Mm-hmm.
into a season, obviously, family and faith and all those things are always more important than football. But that should be outside of that. That should be priority number one. So, as a young player, if you can get your ass up there, or at least be, with some other vets, in that locker room. Maybe y'all working out, training at the same place. But if not, man, get your ass in that building.
Yeah, no question, no question, no question.
Yeah, man, that's tough, man. We're gonna see. They talking about negative PR. Some of these teams don't care.
At all,
They can
at
save them a
all.
dollar.
They're gonna be saving a lot of money.
Oh, damn, that's a good question.
Great
'Cause I didn't
question.
know he opted out last year. Ace Boogie said, "Do y'all think him opting out last year will come into play with him getting paid or not?" Oh,
Great question, man. These sometimes these front offices, man, they be petty.
be petty. I was about to say that was the first word that came to my mind.
Hey,
Petty.
they be petty. So it
Oh, you want to
just, I
opt out?
mean, honestly, man, it kind of, I don't know how that organization is. A lot of times it's like, what is the relationship with the player, with maybe the front office? It's a lot that goes into it. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
interesting, man. Just what the outcome is gonna be. It's. I hope they do right by my man though.
I hope so. I hope so.
10 M's.
Nah,
You already
10.
out. You already out for the season. You're not gonna play, and then you gonna stack that on. You gonna take 10 M's from me?
That's man.
He already
And
spent.
the crazy thing about it is, like I said, I used to hoop a lot in the offseason. Like that was the risk I knew, I was taking as far as getting hurt. And it's like, damn, when it actually happens. And I hooped with a lot of football players. I don't think I've ever honestly seen somebody get like hurt, like season-ending type shit playing basketball. I know it's happened, but I was lucky, I guess. But that's tough, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
Well, did he play 3 snaps in 3 seasons? Is that?
So I mean, I'm pretty. He opted out last year, so that's a season.
The year before he was hurt.
Year before, I don't know.
It ain't looking good. On them petty. All right, so Tomas, he got a comment / question. Like construction workers get hurt working out, they are fucked. If they get hurt on the job, they get workman's comp. Why is the NFL different? Well, the NFL, like a huge part of your job is keeping your body in shape, keeping your body in the best shape possible. So if you're doing something that I don't know how you can say it. If you're doing something that's improving your body, your cardio, your strength, all those things, that should give you a pass as a player. As a construction work, you go in, you do your work. As long as you're good enough, strong enough to get the job done, you're good. As a football player, it's different. You need to be trying to get stronger, faster, all that every day. So it should be a different pass, in my opinion. I don't see the comparison.
Yeah, I think it's different. Because if you get fucked, yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, I get where you're coming from though. Like basically, if I'm doing whatever I'm doing, if I can't ultimately do my job, I mean, I get that part, but
yeah, but it's got to be a. That's why I say I can see a basketball, but working out, nah, I can't see that one. Working on your footwork and stuff. Oh man.
What else we got?
I don't know, man.
Slow day today.
Super slow. Been hearing about is the A-Rod spectacle. Feeling the waiver going at Juju.
Well, I ain't. What he say? I seen it. What he ended up saying?
He wasn't really going at it, but he was just said, basically, because he signed with the Ravens.
Yeah.
And how, if a receiver comes and play in multi-dimensional offenses, it's not gonna be as fun. You're not gonna be able to, do your TikTok videos, blah blah, just something like that. A little stab.
Okay.
Slow news cycle. And make something bigger out of it. What else we got though, man?
G.I. Joe 317. Coming into the NFL, what body changes did the organization want you to make? Bulk or footwork? Bulk, footwork, whatever. I think for me, body changes, it wasn't really any body change. I think I was probably in the best shape of my life coming in. Well, one of the times I was in the best shape of my life coming in my rookie year. So body wasn't nothing. But obviously as a player, it was things that I could improve on and work on. I think one of the things during my rookie year, though, it was like when Thanksgiving hit, my weight dropped. So I had to work real hard trying to keep my weight up. I think that was really like one of the main things for me.
Yeah, I needed to get stronger. Had Mike Warsick, my first strength coach in New England. Used to always be on me, but that was it. A lot of guys, they trying to keep guys at a certain weight. But the pro shit, you got to be in charge of your body.
Yeah.
Footwork, and that's something you always working on.
Yeah.
Always. So, yo, I saw
I
the
seen this,
Rangers. Them dudes. Then what I saw that stood out for me is that their max fine is 5 racks.
bro. And I seen that too. I'm like, man, we get fined 5,000 if our socks ain't high enough.
Facts. And the dude, he slammed his head against the ice or whatever he did. He put him out for the year.
That's
Five,
crazy.
5 racks. But I mean, why is it? I don't know, man. Why is that fighting allowed in hockey and not in other sports?
I mean, I guess
Would you allow it in football if you was the commission?
would I allow?
Would you allow like a little fight and then like the players got to go into a 8-minute penalty box or some shit?
So this is where I would love to see little scuffles, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it would slow the game down a lot, being that because just think about when we in practice, right? So we in training camp, and you know, offense. A lot of times it was either O line and D line. They get into it.
Training camp don't start until one of them start.
Right. But then you got the defense coming off the sideline. You got the offense coming off the sideline. Now it's like 10, 15 minutes. You trying to break the fight up. You know what I'm saying? I just think it would slow the game down. But I wouldn't mind seeing a little scuffle here and there.
Yeah.
But I think it got like the penalties will vary. Like you can't.
It gotta be
helmets.
more severe, like the second time.
Yeah, and you can't be out there swinging helmets. You know what I mean? It got to be all fist play. Now,
right.
You know, you swinging helmets, then you know definitely your punishment is more severe. But if it's like a little, 1-2 jab, catch you with a little hook or whatever, shit. Yeah. You got to sit out a series or something.
I let it'll be one for the game. So once we get that one out the way, you get your little penalty time. Now, if it's another fight. Now we getting, you're getting ejected. You out for the next game. The fines go up. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a little scuffle here and there in the NFL game.
Nah, no question. I seen the joint last night, the hockey joint. I'm like, they was at the what you call the start of the game. They dropped the puck. What's that called? Yeah,
puck drop.
and them boys, everybody dropped the gloves. Took the gloves off.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Stop lying, bro.
Everybody. I'm like, yeah, I like this.
Because I heard like it was like 15 minutes penalty, something crazy like that.
Face off. It's the face off. So I had the face off, man. And you can tell a couple of them ain't really want that smoke. A couple of them ain't want that smoke. They start skating backwards and shit. Like,
and that's why I want to see it on the NFL because a lot of cats be barking. I think you see a lot less of that when all right, he got one pass. I wonder if Finneran would have.
That wasn't even a fight.
I would have let that one rock.
Hey, that wasn't even a fight.
You imagine them going to penalty for 8 minutes, coming back, finishing the game against each other?
Man.
Oh man.
Somebody had one of the players getting fined. When players in the NFL get fined, do they control which charity that money is sent to, or does the league team? Man, that's a great question, right? So we usually always talk about that. So how the league say, it gets sent to this charity. I wish it was like a charity of our choice because, hey, if I get fined 5,000, guess what charity I'm gonna send it to? D-Butt. You know what I mean? This is 5,000 of your charity, and then that would be like kind of all in the mix of the league. Mm-hmm. But man, we don't see nothing. Man, you think that's really going to
that could be an urban myth.
You're right. Like somebody just, hey, look, this is what we're going to tell them.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, maybe it's some type of transparency somewhere where, it's documented and found. But
I ain't seen it. I've been flying plenty of time. Shit, but they Family Foundation could love that.
That's a fact. Tomas. A lot of words, man. You got this one, bro.
Yeah, I've always that That Connecticut education. I've always wondered how the locker room reacts when all the news media are talking about a position being weak. Is it something where the player position group gets support or not really?
That shit weak is weak.
Yeah, I mean, the players know.
Facts.
The players know if the position room is whatever. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, it's a code to it too, though. Like if I'm a DB in the receiver room or dropping passes or whatever the case may be, I'm not going to speak on it. Not to the media.
Hey, yo, we need some pass catchers out here, man.
Yeah, like we need our receivers. Nah, we not gonna do that. But trust me, like everybody knows. Everybody knows.
They different now, though. I feel like that used to be the code. Shit, you saw the Bears. They went and drafted Justin Fields. Somebody came out was like, man, about time we got a real quarterback.
Whew.
But I mean, shit. I mean, Andy. I don't know, but yeah, that used to be the code. But yeah, man, if your position group weak or if y'all getting y'all ass burnt up out there, or receiver groups not showing up, running backs, quarterback playing like shit, whatever it is, if it's some truth, if it's some truth to being said. So it ain't nothing to say. You got to go out there and prove it, but you can't get caught up. You know what I mean? And the good things the media say or the bad things.
No question.
The dumbest thing yourself, though.
The dumbest thing you got fined for, D-Buck.
You mentioned socks.
And kind of specify the sock rule.
Okay,
those that don't know, you got some weak ass socks in there.
No, I was looking to see if I had a football picture. But so on NFL, all about being uniform, right? They want to make everybody
use that
simple as possible.
Use that right there, because I might have got fined for that.
Okay, bet. So you see the picture with AB back there. So with the NFL socks, the people that can't see might be listening. NFL socks is supposed to be like 60-40. Like one color, the top color should be blue, and the coats, the bottom should be white. The white sock should be 40% like up the leg, right? Or 30%, whatever that is. Now, if you go, some people like, 90% blue, little 10% white at the bottom. Some people like 90% white, no blue, all white. So if your joint is off, they can go and say, all right, we're going to find you. They usually give you a warning. They'll come to the locker room and tell you, hey, the uniform guy out there, he docked you. They give you a chance to fix it. But some guys, like, whatever, I'm going to keep rocking. Then you get the fine. And then the next time, the fine goes up. Next time, the fine goes up. So definitely stupid. But the reason is uniform, keeping everybody uniform.
Yeah. That's probably the dumbest thing. I got to find some socks.
Yeah, it's hard to even think of something. But outside of socks,
I mean, you have a lot of stuff, man. You have like
visor. I got fined from a visor.
Like cleat colors, right? So every team has a dominant cleat color, like whether it's white or black. I think they're kind of like becoming more lenient on that rule. But that used to be crazy to me. I remember because I used to always wear black tape around my waist. And then that one year, somebody, it came like, you can't wear the black tape, they're gonna fine you. I'm like, bro, I've been wearing this for 7 years. Like dumb shit.
Yeah, I got hit for the visor. What else? Visor, socks. I mean, I feel like people's fines should be different too. Like, because cats get fined for hits, for things on the field, and one guy may be making $800,000 a year, other guy may be making $8 million a year, but they get fined the same,
right?
30,000 or whatever it is. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's cool at all. So it's already bad enough for them to know where the hell it's going. At least make it fair across the board.
G.I. Joe, like, so that's the crazy thing, right? So one game I could wear that and be perfectly fine, but then I could have the same situation as far as going to another game the following week, and I might get fined. So it's like it's really no continuity, no consistency throughout the time.
Yep. They're gonna find a way to get that money.
one way or another. Nah, but we do gotta we gotta get some more we gotta get some film breakdown, D Buck.
Yeah, we got to get back on it. Now we done talking about this draft.
And smartest guy on the couch.
I got you, bro.
Calling out coverages and shit.
I got you, bro. Oh, they running they inverted right now. Invert 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. God, don't trip. They used to trip more about the color of the cleats. They're getting more and more lenient because, back in 2012, 2013, I was probably one of the first cats getting custom cleats. Then cats started copying me.
Man, cut it out.
And start sending their joint to, get customized, you feel me? But I was one of the innovators there. But yeah, so they done got lenient. That was what, 7, 8, 9 years ago now?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they let people rock now. It's good for the brand.
For sure.
Boom. What else y'all got, man? We ain't got nothing for you.
Got nothing for you today.
Man, we ain't gonna give you the bullshit.
Be like that sometime. Be like that.
Nothing for you, baby.
My man over there, he's still flowing. He don't know where he at right now. Anyway,
man. Yeah, I won't do that again.
Mike Ward. Hey fellas, what happens in the locker room if a practice scuffle gets real serious? Does the vet shut it down? Hey, sometimes you gotta let men be men. Like, look, do your thing, but we gonna keep this in the locker room, and we can't let this flow over till the meetings or flow over to the next day. Shit, I know I done seen a couple Jones.
For sure, you can't let it spill into the locker room. You handle it on the field, and when you out there, especially it be hot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of testosterone out there. A lot of people, going at it. So things go overboard. But as long as this, is handled there, y'all squash it going. Which most of the times, 90+% of the times it is, unless it's something underlying to begin with.
Man, I remember we had a good one in Indy. A good one. It started in the locker room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it started before practice.
Nah, it was after practice. Came in, we was chilling, and you know how locker room, people talking across the locker room, joking or whatever. Somebody made a comment talking about like how they was one of the best in their position in the league. So another one of our guys was like, you ain't even one of the best on this team, right? As far as like in their position group. And then, they took offense to it. And, they started walking towards each other. And then, it was like a good little 45 seconds. They were throwing them things. And then we got up, we broke it up. And then, but it was a good one, though. You need that sometime.
You need that sometimes. So did they squash it after that?
Yeah. So so this was the dope thing about it, right? So, heard the commotion or whatever. Coach came in. Yo, y'all stop that shit. Boom, 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 boom. Like, yo, AB, so and so, y'all handle that. So we brought them to the side. Boom, this, that, and the third. They dapped up. I'm like, yo, it's done right here, right? They was like, yeah. We went to meetings. Shit, and it was good.
Cool. Need that sometimes, man.
Got to.
Michael Ward. Is Andy Dalton the new Fitzmagic of the NFL? Are we watching it happen? I would say that.
Yeah.
Andy had a long shit. He was a starter for a long time, and since I feel like a decade. So I don't think Fitzmagic has ever had that. Kind of been a journeyman. He's played well in spurts. But I ain't gonna put Andy Dalton in that same category.
Yeah,
and I respect Fitzmagic too. Been around for a while.
a long time. Why do you think Teddy Bridgewater has been so up and down? Injuries aside, I'd like to see a breakdown of his game from y'all. Same with Derek Carr, too, honestly. I would say Teddy, like you said, for one, injuries play a part in that. And then I think with quarterbacks, man, and tell me if you disagree with me, D, but like a quarterback has to be in a situation where their head coach or their OC loves them, right? So you're comfortable enough to go into a situation and play ball. So like if I mess up, I'm not looking over my shoulder, X, Y, Z. So you can really just go out there and lay it on the line. Sometimes I think Teddy Bridgewater is very conservative, where it's not a bad thing, but it's not something that some coaches or OCs really rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
they don't fall in love with it.
Yeah. So again, what I'm saying, like, you just got to have that coach that's like totally in love with you, as far as like, no, I like, this is my guy. I'm gonna rock with him. And then from there, as a player, you're comfortable. Okay, well, I know I can make a mistake. I might have a bad game, but I know, this guy's gonna rock with me. And I don't think he's ever had that. And I just think, it was one of the reasons why it's like, okay, yeah, you see it. Like he could potentially be like that franchise quarterback, but then it's like, okay, he's a good, plug in. I'm not saying he is, but a great pro. But I just think that's kind of where you see the ups and downs in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Definitely agree with you. And you've seen him play well. I think the first time he tore his knee up, that's when he was really just making a name for himself up there in Minnesota. Tore his knee up. He came back last year with Carolina as a starter. I don't feel like he played bad. I feel like he definitely, could have earned another year in that system just to see him grow with the weapons being around him. So I don't know. Like you said, he just needs that team, that organization, that coach to fall in love with him, and then he got to continue to grow.
Yeah.
And I think he got to make more wild plays. You know what I mean? More things that make coaches say, all right, I gotta have this guy on my team because he gives me something that these other guys don't. So yeah, man, I think it's some Teddy and then some of the people around that's been around him. But and them injuries, like you said, man, injuries suck.
Yeah.
Teddy 2 gloves. It's a side ball. It's hit.
Any rookie quarterback y'all specifically excited to see? I'm excited to see all, because every rookie quarterback in this draft is supposed to be that new generational talent, take their team to the Super Bowl. So I'm excited to see all of them. I want to see them all succeed. Don't get it twisted, but
Come on, you gotta pick one, man.
I want to see Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, okay. I think Jimmy G gonna end up starting.
I think so too, which I think is should be right. But I think at some point during the season, Trey Lance gonna come. He gonna be playing though.
This year?
I think so.
Yeah, I could see he's just so young, man. I just feel like he's so green. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Throw him in that five. That's what my man said. Throw him in that five.
That's different.
Now it's different. Oh,
this dude played what? 17 games, one game last year.
Throw him in that five.
Nah, Justin Fields, back-to-back years of high-level Power 5 football, college football, playoff football.
They picked Trey Lance 3
overall.
Yeah, like we ain't talking about none of that no more. You picked him 3 overall. Throw him in that 5.
Nah, man. You got a guy who gives you a better opportunity to win day one. I feel like Jimmy G gives that team the best opportunity to win day one. I don't feel the same way about Andy Dalton in Chicago.
Man, obviously Jimmy G about to get up out of there.
Possibly.
You trick.
Possibly. I mean,
You pick a quarterback at number 3. He's gonna get out of there sooner or later.
oh yeah, but I'm saying though, if you know, Trey Lance got the most question marks of the first round quarterbacks. So if he's not ready, Jimmy G could buy himself a whole nother year starting the league.
For sure. And again, that was my argument the last episode. Just because Justin Fields coming from Ohio State, if he's not
stop putting Andy Dalton in the same argument.
What has Jimmy G done that Andy Dalton hasn't done?
Got to a Super Bowl. Won
and did what?
Way more games than he's lost. Those are two things that Jimmy G has done that Andy Dalton has never done.
You ain't brought me no Super Bowl. You ain't no Super Bowl winning quarterback.
I mean, he didn't win it. He didn't, but he got you there. What is Jimmy G's record as a starting quarterback?
Man, I don't know. But like I said, just because Trey Lance is coming in, if he's not ready, don't start him.
So you honestly,
if he's not here, D-Buck
as a safety and say Jimmy G and Andy Dalton are like comparable.
I mean, as a safety, I wouldn't be afraid of neither one of them.
You're not gonna be afraid of either one of them. But
I would want to see both of them. So that's what I'm saying. It's no like Jimmy G and Andy. I mean, that's just me. Like I'm not wild over Jimmy G. I'm not wild over Andy Dalton.
But if you was like, all right, I got to go to playoffs. We got a playoff game. You get the pick. You play. You got to beat Andy Dalton. Or you got to beat Jimmy G. I think it's an easy, you know.
I mean,
I'd rather play Andy. Come on, man.
All right.
So you have a guy who's we already see do it at a high level. He didn't win it, but he got there, right?
Look at here.
So if Jimmy can stay healthy, he's a much better option at that quarterback than having Andy Dalton and having Justin Fields on the bench. Come on, man.
That's your opinion. I mean,
look at it. Come on.
That's your opinion.
7-22, 24-9 as a starter. You know it's hard to win football games. He's been on some good teams.
Trent Dilfer was a Super Bowl winning quarterback too.
Yeah. 24-9 as a starter. That's impressive, bro.
Yeah. All right. So that's why they pick the quarterback. That's why it gets too much hype.
I know that, but I'm saying that's why he gets the hype. George said he get too much hype.
And that's why they picked the quarterback at number 3.
They picked the quarterback at 3 because he couldn't stay healthy.
That's why they picked the quarterback at number 3.
Because he couldn't stay healthy.
Nah, they picked the quarterback at number 3 because they know this ain't the guy.
Your best ability is availability. He hasn't been available for his guys, so
this ain't the guy. So we gotta go find the guy. This ain't the guy. That's why we gotta go find the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So again, like I said, I think Trey Lance is going to be a good quarterback. But all I'm saying, I would say this about any player. Any player, if that player is not ready, just because you draft him at a certain position, don't put that player in if that player is not ready. I would stand on the table. You could be a left tackle, quarterback, running back, whatever. If you're not ready to play on that week 1, do not put that player out there.
I agree with that.
That's all I was saying. All I was saying is that if Andy Dalton is playing better and at that moment in time, and Justin Fields isn't to where he needs to be, like, why throw him in there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get that man maybe a month or 2 months, and then put him in there. But just to come out and say, "Oh, we drafted him 50 or whatever pick it was, and he played at Ohio State last year. He's my automatic starter." Like, I gotta fire. I gotta fire you as my GM. If that was your argument when I say, "Hey, D-Buck, hey, come upstairs, let me holler at you real quick," and you say, "Hey,
wait, so I'm the GM or what am I?
You the GM, like, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So this
I'm the
is
GM.
so I'm I'm the owner, whatever, and I'm just like, hey man, like and we got a great relationship. Hey man, come
Yeah.
on, man, get you a drink. Let's rap. Let's talk.
Mhm.
And your argument to me is that, oh man, Justin Fields, he went to we got to regardless, we got to throw him in the fire. We got to throw him in the fire. He played at Ohio State, high level football, and I like him. We just got to throw him in the fire. And if I'm coming to you, but like,
Immediately.
but there's like if we're seeing through, if there's OTAs or training camp, if we see that, Andy Dalton he has a better command of the offense. He's playing well right now, and Justin Fields is still some
Mr. Bethea, don't worry about that. Let me handle the football shit. That's why you paying me $39 million a year to be the general manager of this team. It's my job to. Have you seen this kid play? Have you seen this kid play?
I've seen him play.
If he's ready day one, fire me. Fire me.
I respect
this guy ready day one, fire me.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
Don't have to worry about it. Let me finish my damn acai bowl, sir. Are we done here?
Hey, I'm writing your motherfucking pink slip right now. I'm putting that, and I'm putting it in my drawer as soon as man, look at here.
Come on, man. You gotta have him ready, man. It ain't like, come on, man. This is a guy we've seen play at the highest level since high school.
Man, but it's a different game, man. Like we've seen.
You don't just stop being that guy.
Yes, you do. We've seen it. What you talking about?
All right, so you tell me last time you seen a guy.
Jamarcus Russell.
Nah, Jamarcus Russell was not that guy for 3 years in a row at LSU. I feel like he had 1 year was like, oh shit, this guy gonna be the number one overall pick.
Look at him, man.
But it wasn't like he came into the league.
I'm not,
come on, man. Like we've seen his whole path. Like I just can't see that falling off.
Man, I'm not gonna sit here and back. All I'm saying is like I'm just speaking on some real shit. Like, yeah, I feel as though he's gonna come in, he's gonna be a good player, but everything is not 100% for sure thing. That's all I mean. That's all I'm saying. Like, yo, like if the man not if the young man not,
I feel like you knew Matt Leinart was
no, you did. You can't say Vince Young. Vince Young did his thing in Tennessee.
Yeah, Vince Young was.
He was doing his thing. Yeah. But I can see you did not think
Josh Allen wasn't that guy from the.
And you didn't think Matt Leinart. You didn't think Matt Leinart was gonna come in and stink it up, neither.
I'm always hesitant on them lefty quarterbacks, and he didn't look like he was doing. He reminded me of like he was better than Ken Dorsey, but like that Miami team, like I remember looking at Ken Dorsey, and I remember that was the first time I saw a great quarterback in college, and I was like, I don't think this dude would be great in the NFL. Like I don't know. So I kind of saw that with Matt Leinart. When I watched him play, I didn't think like it wasn't like watching Cam or watching Luck play at Stanford. Like that shit.
Nah, yeah, it was different. But again, like I said, man, the young man's gonna have a good career, great career. All I'm saying is that if it's a big if, and he could come in, he could be ready. And if he's ready, start him. But I just don't agree with, regardless of the situation. First day in, you are starting quarterback. No, I don't agree with that.
It's my job to handle the football stuff, sir.
All right.
We're gonna have number one ready. We finally got us a quarterback.
Nah, and shit, and I'm with you on that. Y'all, the Bears got a good one. Got him a good one. They got him a good one.
Yep, and they're gonna see him early.
All right.
He had it easy at USC. Yeah, I was a squad out there. Shout out to Leinart though. He went first round, right?
Yeah, no question. Yeah, shit. They had that joint, him, Reggie Bush. Yeah, I can only imagine how USC, how that campus was.
My goodness.
I would have, man, going to the league. Nah, man, give me a 5th or 6th year. I'm chilling out here.
Them boys taking a pay cut coming to the league,
Man,
brother.
what? I'm
Back in them
out
day, that
here.
was the heyday.
USC, Cali too.
Can't beat it. But yeah, man, throw him out there. Tim Tebow coming back too. Shout out Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Coming back as a tight end.
Did they sign him yet?
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if he come back and he actually decent at tight end though.
I mean, he work hard. I know we should train at the same facility in AZ. Train hard as hell, strong as hell. So
let's see. Oh man. All right, man. We about to get up out of here. It's 12:03. Monday. See y'all Monday, man. Hopefully we have some better news lines for you.
Yeah. Well, we might just pop over to guest, special guest or something.
Might just do that.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all on Monday, man.
Y'all have a good weekend.
It's at the 10. You're out of here.
Peace.
Boo, 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 boo.